There are a few seats left for a handful of upcoming Raptors games. Visit the ticket booth or visit us online. You want to be on the next game. 15,000 fans will receive their very own Raptor tote bag. Remember, Raptor fans, we still have tickets available for upcoming home games. Please stop by the ticket booth to receive more information. Don't forget the connection game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, the Raptor and Dance Pack. The National Basketball Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
by the one and only Skylar Cole to set the stage for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with the prodigy. And it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Dick. And it's Shed in at the one. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Now, here's Butler. Here's the prodigy. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And congratulations to MP, who is named an All-Star for the second time, Greg, in his career.
And he continues to improve and impress. I think it's safe to say we'll be seeing him in this game for years to come.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Vucevic. And so here's Toronto. Hurdle with a screen on Giddey. Dick wide open. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. It's going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Barrett for three. And again, no good by Toronto.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. He said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but I think they found a way to contain him, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And so here is Chicago. Raptors knocking down the Trey Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Butler.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Onside, Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Dick.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
And both free throws good for Dick. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Giddey, and here is Butler. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A 3-ball. And again, no good by Toronto. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's the prodigy. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Barnes. Misses in close.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
That one goes in. 8 points for the prodigy.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
That's good from Barnes.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Now here's Butler. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And that one is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Barnes against Williams. Teardrop shot. Williams with the block. And now the Bulls on the break. Butler against Quickly. Butler kicks to Williams. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Barnes outside. Pass to Barrett for the 3. And the Raptors miss again.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from the Prodigy. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes outside. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Prodigy in the last time out against the Clippers was tremendous. He ended up with 28 points and a couple of boards as well. And it's performances like that that have put his team on this hot streak. We'll see if they can keep it up. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Toronto with the ball after the miss from the Prodigy. Quickly with it. Hasn't made one yet. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. So for the Bulls. Sharge checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's wide in for the Prodigy. Change here. Dick's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Sharch. Josh Giddey comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's the Prodigy in for White. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Sharp with a screen on Giddey. Driving in. Pass to Dick. Drains the three-pointer. Dick's got 13 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Medu is out there with Sharp. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Dick in at small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Medu passes to McBride. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
The Prodigy passes to Covington. Down low, there's the Prodigy. And that one drops. He's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's McBride. He has 5. Lock at 6. Dick in the corner. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's the prodigy. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Here's the prodigy, quickly covering. The prodigy's shot is good.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now, quickly. He's got 9. McBride's shot is off.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
And good at that time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so quickly will bring it up for Toronto, trailing by 5. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Oh, here's Giddey. He picked up 15 points in the last one against the Clippers.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
McBride's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The prodigy's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes. Vucevic checked in for Robert Covington. Williams comes in for Bruce Ellis. And it's Butler in for Josh Giddey. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Toronto working the ball around now. The kick out to Barnes. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Barnes has got his second basket of the night. Bulls leading by 5. And here is Butler. A rebound by Shed. Dick in the corner. Here's Shed. Barnes, right side for Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. The Bulls have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. That's good from the prodigy. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Both free throws good from the Prodigy. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Shed. 11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
13 foul. At the line for 2. Set.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Shed. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Screen by Pirtle. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the Prodigy. Gets it to go from 8 feet. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently. And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Mr. Williams. Butler feeling it out a bit. Now here's Vucevic. Defended by Pirtle. A jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, sometimes you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Shed. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's White on the wing. Here's the Prodigy. 20 points for him. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic gets double teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball called on the play.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Just 2 to shoot. The Prodigy, no good. Here's Shed. No good on the 3. Here's the Prodigy. Here's the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Bulls out front as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-5 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it. But the selection process builds anticipation, Shaq. You know all good entertainment needs drama.
La 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 la. Want to talk no more?
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Bulls.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, so cool in here.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Raptors trail by 12. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Prodigy is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Here's the Prodigy. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now here's Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the lead. Giddey's got the first points of the second half here for Chicago. Here's Shed. 13 feet away. Rebound by Williams.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pick by Williams. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And that one's on target from the wing. Butler's got 6 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. 2 points. That one goes.
Moving so well for his size. Jakob is fantastic in that 2-man action.
Barrett against Butler. Pass to Vucevic. Four on the shot clock. And another shot. And Pirtle sends it back.
Something Jakob does so well. He's terrific at positioning himself to come up with these blocks.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Shed. And a dunk by Pirtle.
It seems like Jakob is always ready to attack the rim. He found a nice opening that time.
Giddey with it. An easy 2 points on the lane. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a nice dive from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Here's Giddey. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams passes to the Prodigy. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Here's Shed. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The Prodigy's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Puts it up from 12. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now Dick, 16 points for him. From deep, the Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He's off from 17 feet. Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Shed. It's good. Shed's got 7 points in the game.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
The Prodigy. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed. 7 points in the game. And the shot is good. Shed's got 6 points in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's the Prodigy. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barrett, no good. The Bulls leading by 16. Outside Butler. Goes up on the wing. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chicago making some changes. Sharge checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And it's Dosumu in for Josh Giddey. Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Medu. Barrett against Butler. Here's Quickly. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's the Prodigy. The rebound by Sharp. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. McBride passes to Quickly. Shot clock at 5 with the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Driving the lane, a Prodigy's shot is good.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Quickly with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up. Medu can't hit. Bulls leading by 18. Pass to Sharge. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And here is Quickly. 11 points in the game. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd. Now McBride. They get it back out to Barrett. Tries again. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, Tim, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
From deep three-point territory. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report. Checked in for Kobe White.
Gas, MP. Get in there.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Hey, who got here?
Here's Walter. And the layup's good off the glass. Walter's got his first points of the night. Bulls leading by 23. We've got Walter. He's out there with Sharp. Miles McBride out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Kolek in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Now, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's McBride after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And that one, good. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Giddey. Oh, good on the triple. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Quickly. Misses off the left iron. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Dosumu. A Prodigy's shot is good. The Prodigy's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to McBride. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and look at the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Now, here's Dosumu. Pass to the Prodigy. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's now 33 points for the Prodigy.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their head.
Here's Walter. Sharp sets the pick for Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Sharp the pass to Quickly. A Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Sharp, that's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
McBride with the ball. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Stevens is checked in. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey.
Shooting 1.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Traps in the tray.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Shed. Pass to Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-7 run. Buzelis' shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Shed. Pass to Dick. Lets it go from 11. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Well, Prodigy's shot is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Barnes. Barrett wide open. He fires. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the Prodigy driving inside. Banked in off the glass. The Prodigy's got 14 points now in the second half.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Takes the 13-footer. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Knocks down the 3-ball.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
This will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Prodigy.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Sharch has checked in for the Bulls. Justice Winslow comes in for Buzelis.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Here's Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Charge a screen on Barrett. Dosunmu's shot is off. And it's the Raptors' ball. Here's Shed. Uses both ends to slap it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Wins pay the bills, baby.